morning. The Mangwa Boy Travel Agency is involved in the accident as several others are said to be injured. 44 persons as at now have lost their lives in the Lake Kariba ferry disaster in Zimbabwe. The nation is in total mourning as the search continues. The indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon will meet Malawi come Sunday, August 16, 2026, as both sides chase their first ever WAFCON title. Malawi, it should be recalled, are tournament debutants, a game that promises a lot. This is News Hour on Royal Television, the new vision of Africa, and we are welcoming you to stay tuned to programs on this channel. Honorin Cheng for presentation, and we take you straight away into the Bafoussam Yaoundé highway to see that at least 8 people are reported dead. That is following an accident involving a passenger bus belonging to Mangwa Boy Travel Agency. The accident occurred at about 4:30 a.m. this morning, that is August 14, 2026, as the bus was reportedly traveling from Bafoussam to Yaoundé. Several other passengers are also said to be injured, although the exact number of casualties is yet to be officially confirmed. Authorities are therefore expected to investigate the circumstances surrounding the crash and establish the definitive death toll. More details are going to be unfolding in the days ahead as the rescue operations and the investigations continue. We are here in Boya to see that residents of Upper Bonduma are complaining, and they have taken to the streets in protest to prolonged power outage that has been affecting their community. They say they have gone for months without light, and they are calling on the authorities that be to do the needful before matters really get worse. Details of this story with student journalist on internship, Ken Adenis.
Tension was visible at Bonuma Gate in Boya today as residents of Upper Bonuma took to the street to protest the continual absence of electricity in their community. The protesters say they have been living without power for about 1 month, a situation which, according to them, disrupted their daily activities and brought difficulties to households and businesses. According to the protesters, they staged a similar demonstration recently and were assured that the electricity problem will be resolved. However, the promised repair were not carried out. Disappointed by the lack of action from the electricity supply company, the residents of Upper Bonuma decided to return to the street today, blocking the road and confronting law enforcement officers as they call for an immediate solution to their pleas.
The past 1 month we will not get light. And when we don't cry, especially we mommy, the way we get picking them for house, we don't cry for this issue. They don't receive to our problem. They promise we say they can't pull lights. Upon that, they walk up from house to house for collecting, we get for buy cable, they make a pull light. But when they come, they pull that cable, then light they make 2 days, they don't come. Some of us that want to run businesses, we know the big one of our businesses, then they make it. I think that it is appalling for us. People who live in Bonduma. it's not just even something of this year. It's not because of this year. For the past 4 years, I remember there was a year that children writing had to read the candles. For the past 4 years, July, August, we don't have lights. July, August. This year is just bad. People came out, they protested, were promised that light was going to come. Thursday was yesterday. Yes. That's why we came out today again. Because we cannot continue living like this. They say we are standing on the state road. The state road, we are citizens of this state. We cannot be treated like animals in a country that we pay tax. We pay electricity bills, we pay tax, we pay everything. Okay, even if we have a generator, how much is it to fuel a generator just for a week?
The residents are now appealing to the authorities and electricity supply company to intervene and restore power to the community as soon as possible.
So we want a solution now like that. Last week we were promised, this week we have come back again. And we cannot live from here when those still promise us for us to come back again next week. We have jobs that we are doing. They are doing, the armed forces are doing their job. What about us who have jobs inside the neighborhood who use night to do those jobs? How do we pay our children's school fees? That's why we want today. Say me they see to our problem with the mommy, they will be over suffer for that issue of light. That's why you see the rioting. Not be say we can't have a problem, we can't have a peace. If government can't understand our problem, then we don't have problem, we go back to the house.
The protest caused disruption along the Bonuma Gate area as residents continue to demand action and answers over the prolonged power outage. As the residents await a lasting solution, the main question remains: when will electricity finally be restored to Upper Bonuma? For now, the community continues to wait for actions from the authorities concerned.
Four lives lost, homes destroyed, and the communities displaced. This is the raison d'etre of Minister Paul Atanga's visit to Limbe. He went not just to see the victims of the recent August 5th flood and the landslide incident in Bende, but to also assess the level of devastation while telling them that he has brought government support to the grieving families. Frida Lena tells us more in that story.
It was a visit heavy with grief, but also heavy with hope. Minister Paul Atanganji arrived in Limbe on Thursday, August 13, 2026, accompanied by the governor of the Southwest Region, Bernard Okalia Bilai, the senior divisional officer for Fako, Viang Mekala, and the mayor of Limbe City Council, Dr. Paul Efome Ngale. His first stop, the Limbe Regional Hospital. There, the minister met Mayor James Du, the father whose family lost 3 members when an embankment wall collapsed at Bende on August 5.
How are you? I know it's not time, but how are you? I came here purposely sent by the head of Churches and Paul Bia, who heard about the floods and the bad news.
From the hospital, the delegation moved to Mbende, to Mokeba Farms in Limbe 1, ground zero of the deadly landslide. Standing on the scarred land, Minister Atanganji urged residents to heed to the SDO's prefectural order to vacate areas marked as high-risk zones. His next stop was Clark's quarters, where torrential rains on August 5 left streets submerged and families counting their losses. At the Limbe City Council Hall, Down Beach, the minister chaired an expanded meeting with stakeholders. Minister Atanganji did not come empty-handed. He delivered food items and relief materials donated by the presidential couple to victims across Mbende and Clark's quarters.
We said they all think they would support from our sanction all the closure get them. My truck was and not get them. But they didn't give me them. Now only that my truck I've been very grateful. God, I don't know how the thing that people come and meet me.
I really appreciate what they've given to me. I really appreciate, and I want to say thank you because it will take me a long way.
Speaking earlier, Governor Bernard Okalia Bilai noted that Limbe is not alone. Towns like Kumba are also battling seasonal floods. He appealed to the minister to fast-track the resettlement of families living in disaster-prone areas to government-designated safe zones.
We went to the hospital to visit some of them who are still under treatment, and for now, I think that I was telling them that you should not play the world and lose your soul. If you are playing the world and lose your soul, it's not your fault. So you have a property and the
As Limbe begins to count its losses and plan its recovery, one message from the government: relief today and a push for long-term solutions tomorrow. Authorities say assessment of damages is ongoing. Meanwhile, residents of the southwest region continue to call for better drainage, urban planning, and relocation of populations from risk zones ahead of peak rainy season.
Now, in Boya, the case of the missing corpse that occurred at the Mount Mary Hospital has taken a legal turn after the family of late Madame Mbame Comfort Ndum Epuze Mwa still continues to await a response after almost 2 weeks that her body was reportedly missing. Staff lady Sonita Ngoni has been following up with the story and puts together the details.
The corpse that went missing on July 31st, 2026 at the Mount Mary Mortuary Hospital after the family came to remove for burial, causing serious agitations in the hospital, prompting appeals from the deceased family for its immediate recovery. Following an undertaking by the family head, the hospital and the family's counsel, Mount Mary Hospital was given 1 week to produce the body, failing which legal actions will be taken. Findings have since revealed that the body was allegedly released by mistake to the family of Madame Josephine Chang, who carried the corpse on July 23rd for burial on July 24th in the northwest region of Cameroon. The matter came before the court on Thursday, August 13, 2026, with both parties presenting their positions. The counsel of the family of late Madame Beme Comfort Ndum Epuze Mwe, whose corpse is yet to be found, filed a motion seeking the exhumation of the body, while the family is equally seeking compensation for emotional distress, damages, and costs incurred as a result of the mix-up.
Yes, what happened is that there was, according to them, because all now is hearsay, that our corpse or our client's corpse were buried in a room. We don't know yet. We have not seen that corpse. So the mistaken corpse that is still lying in the mortuary, the family has filed a preliminary objection, which counsel for the hospital filed for examination, which we say no, because our previous agreement with the hospital was that they should do the expenditure and the examination simultaneously. But they have bad faith. They have come to court now to file only for examination, which we are denying.
The legal team representing Madame Beme Comfort Ndum argued that the hospital had earlier undertaken to search for the missing corpse and compensate the affected families. The hospital, however, maintained that compensation should not be paid, arguing that the body was wrongly received and subsequently wrongly buried.
It raises a lot of questions about the Mount Mary Hospital and the mortuary, if they have qualified staff.
The court has adjourned the matter with a ruling expected later this month. Until then, the affected family remain caught in a distressing legal and emotional ordeal as they await a resolution to the corpse mix-up.
I never ever
Young technology enthusiasts have graduated from a one-month holiday technology bootcamp here in the city of Boya, organized by Data Girl Technologies, an EdTech company. And during the occasion, the participants were trained on a number of skills such as web development. They also were trained in prompt engineering, amongst others, plus artificial intelligence. As you get to tell us, Natalie Njuma, up next.
For 1 month, young participants with little or no background in technology immersed themselves in the world of digital innovation at a holiday bootcamp organized by Data Girl Technologies. The training exposed participants to several areas of technology, including web development, project management, user interface and user experience design, digital marketing, graphic design, prompt engineering, AI video creation, and other emerging digital skills. Beyond learning the basics, the participants were encouraged to think creatively and develop technology-driven solutions to some of the challenges faced by individuals and communities. The initiative comes at a time when artificial intelligence and software technology are rapidly transforming the way people work, communicate, and do business. Through practical sessions and hands-on activities, the young tech enthusiast gains knowledge they can use to navigate the opportunities and challenges of the present AI-driven world. The highlight of the graduation ceremony was a presentation of digital solutions and digital thinking projects developed by the participants. Among the projects presented was Return Hub, an application designed to help people retrieve lost items and facilitate their return to its rightful owners. Another notable innovation was Skill Find, an application designed to help employers identify and retain competent, skilled workers suited to available job opportunities. The projects demonstrated not only the technical skills acquired during the bootcamp, but also the participants' ability to identify real-life problems and develop technology-based solutions. For Precious Nathan, Public Relations Officer of Data Girl Technology, the training is an important step in preparing young people for the digital future. She encourages parents to take advantage of the subsequent editions of the holiday bootcamp organized by the Data Girl Technology and give their children an opportunity to acquire practical technology skills.
To parents out there, I want to say that you don't keep your children at home, especially the girls. Don't leave them at home. Don't say that, oh, I want you to learn this thing. Tech is for everybody and it's for every skill. Like you can see from the students, they were able to create AI videos. And so even if the child wants to do medicine, even if the child wants to do banking and finance, they need to learn a tech skill to make it easy for them.
The participants expressed excitement over their transformation within just a month. From having little or no technology background to now creating digital solutions, work with AI tools, and engaging in prompt engineering.
So here at Data Girls, we studied design thinking and problem solving. Then we went on to social media content creation, and there we studied. Thereafter, we studied Google Workspace tools like Google Sheets, Google Docs for communication in companies. What I've learned so far is going to help me a lot because I can now take a thought in my head, think about it, and bring out the possible solution that I need, not just for myself, but for my community.
We started off by design thinking, went out to Google Forms and Google Workspace. Now we entered prompt engineering. That was actually the main show. So after, anyway, what I will do with prompt engineering, normally I'll do the business part of it because it actually gains more money.
As the graduates take their first steps in the technology ecosystem, the holiday bootcamp organized by the Data Girl Technology has demonstrated how practical digital education can inspire young minds to become creators, innovators, and problem solvers.
Total number of 44 as at now. And away from that, we are in Mali, where the country has also secured 82 soldiers that were held captive by armed groups in a rare breakthrough for the country's embattled military government, as you get to tell us with Nanga Sonia on this forum page.
Hundreds of grieving families and survivors gathered in Kariba for a memorable service, remembering those who lost their lives when an overcrowded passenger ferry capsized in rough waters. The ferry, reportedly carrying far more than its 90 passenger capacity, began taking on water before overturning. Survivors say passengers had pleaded with the captain to turn back as strong winds and waves worsened. Rescue teams continue searching the lake for missing victims, while the tragedy has intensified concerns over maritime safety and the condition of the aging vessel. President Emerson Mnangagwa has declared the disaster a state of emergency and pledged measures to strengthen safety on the lake. Zambians have gone to the polls in a closely watched presidential election widely expected to favor incumbent President Hakainde Hichilema. Voting opened on Thursday, August 13, with about 8.8 million registered voters choosing the president, lawmakers, and local leaders. Hichilema, who came to power in 2021, is seeking another 5-year term, pointing to debt restructuring, economic growth, and increased investment as key achievements of his administration. But for many voters, economic gains have yet to translate into better living conditions, with high prices, unemployment, and the cost of living dominating the campaign. His main challenger, opposition candidate Brian Mundubile, has promised to tackle poverty and improve living standards. The election features 14 presidential candidates, but Hichilema is widely seen as a front-runner amid a divided opposition. A candidate must secure more than 50% of the vote to avoid a runoff. Results are expected on Monday. Mali has secured the release of 82 soldiers held captive by armed groups in a rare breakthrough for the country's embattled military government. The soldiers were freed after months in captivity, while junta leader Assimi Goïta separately pardoned a French embassy official accused of spying and ordered his immediate expulsion. The soldiers were captured during attacks and clashes involving jihadis and separatist groups, including the Al-Qaeda-linked JNIM and the Tuareg-led Azawad Liberation Front. Mali's army described the release as the result of careful planning and coordinated efforts, while the separatist group said the soldiers were freed on humanitarian grounds. The development comes as Mali continues to battle a decade-long insurgency that has severely challenged its armed forces. In a separate move, Goïta pardoned French national Yann Vezilia, who had been sentenced to 20 years in prison on accusations of espionage and destabilizing the country. He will now be expelled from Mali in a rare conciliatory gesture amid strained relations between Bamako and Paris.
The indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon are going to be battling with tournament debutants Malawi, that is on Sunday, August 16, 2026, for a place at the 2026 Women Africa Cup of Nations finals. It should be recalled that both teams are battling for the title for the first time. Sonita Ngoni, a reporter on this story, gets to tell us more about the records of Malawi and Cameroon.
Having featured in the Women African Cup of Nations final in 2004, 2014 and 2016, Cameroon will make another appearance in the Women African Cup of Nations final in 2026. The Scorchers of Malawi have scored a total of 12 goals in the competition, making them tournament best attacking side. They will face Cameroonian team that has stood out defensively throughout the competition. Cameroon will be looking to improve their finishing and score first, while Malawi will rely on their attacking firepower led by goal machines like Temwa Chawinga and Tapita Chawinga, who have been instrumental in the team's historic campaign. Meeting for the first time in the history of the Women African Cup of Nations, both sides will be chasing history on Sunday's final, with Cameroon seeking her first continental trophy at the level of the Women African Cup of Nations, while Malawi aiming to crown their dream debut with the first ever WAFCON title.
We still talk sports, where Africa has secured the final route to the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup, with Ghana and the South Africa emerging as the continent's two representatives in the intercontinental playoffs after their dramatic victories in the WAFCON qualification playoffs. Kosona Claudia up next.
The race for Brazil 2027 has taken another dramatic turn, and Africa will be represented by Ghana and South Africa in the Interconfederations playoffs. Ghana's Black Queens were the first to book their place, coming from behind to defeat Cote d'Ivoire by 2-1 in Casablanca. Cote d'Ivoire took an early lead through Ines Konan from the penalty spot, but Ghana responded strongly to overturn the deficit and keep their World Cup dream alive. South Africa then secured the second African ticket with a 2-1 victory over Nigeria. The result was particularly painful for the Super Falcons, who had already lost their automatic qualification route after their quarter-final defeat to Cameroon. It means Algeria, Morocco, Cameroon and Malawi have already qualified directly for the 2027 World Cup after reaching the WAFCON semi-finals, while Ghana and South Africa must now take the longer route through the Interconfederations playoffs. The FIFA playoff tournament will bring together 10 teams from 6 confederations with only 3 World Cup places available. Africa has 2 slots in that playoff tournament, giving Ghana and South Africa another opportunity to join the 4 African nations already qualified. For Ghana, it is a chance to return to the World Cup stage, while South Africa will be looking to build on its recent growth and experience at the highest level of women's football. The message for Africa is clear. 4 nations are already in Brazil, 2 more are still fighting, and the continent could yet send 6 teams to the 2027 Women's World Cup.
8 people are reported dead in a road accident that took place on the Bafoussam-Yaoundé highway in the early hours of the morning. The Mangwa Bus Travel Agency is involved in the accident, as several others are said to be injured. 44 persons as at now lost their lives in the Lake Kariba ferry disaster in Zimbabwe. The nation is in total mourning as the search continues. The indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon will meet Malawi come Sunday, August 16, 2026, as both sides chase their first ever WAFCON title. Malawi, it should be recorded, are also tournament debutants in a game that promises a lot. Thank you so very much for joining us on this edition of News Hour on Royal Television. Call me Honorine Cheng for presentation. I will be asking you to stay tuned to programs on Royal Television throughout the weekend. I will be here again on Monday, 6:30 for the primetime newscast. Bonne nuit.
Looking for a powerful way to make your business stand out? Want your products and services to reach thousands of people every single day? Welcome to Royal Advertising Agency, your mobile publicity powerhouse. With our fully equipped advertising van fitted with high-quality speakers, we take your message directly to the streets, directly to the people, directly to your customers. From busy markets to neighborhoods, junctions, events, and business areas, we move around town broadcasting your adverts loud and clear, creating massive visibility for your brand. And that's not all. Our advertising van also comes with strategic spaces for posters, banners, and flyers, turning every movement into a moving billboard for your business. Need more impact? Our energetic promotional team is ready to distribute flyers hand to hand across town, helping your brand connect directly with the public. We offer free business consultancy, audio and video spot production, graphic designs of all types. Whether you're promoting a new product, announcing an event, running a campaign, or growing your business, Royal Advertising Agency is your trusted partner for effective outdoor publicity. Don't just advertise, dominate the streets with visibility. Call now 670-743-034. Royal Advertising Agency, taking your business everywhere.
Hey, Royal TV viewers, your voice matters, and now we want to hear it louder than ever. We've created a special WhatsApp feedback group just for you. Got opinions about our shows? Suggestions to make Royal TV better? Compliments, complaints, or hot takes? This is your direct line to us. Joining is easy. Simply scan the QR code on your screen right now and you're instantly connected to the Royal TV community. Be part of the conversation. Influence our programs. Help shape the future of your favorite TV station. Don't just watch. Interact, engage, be heard. Scan the code and join the Royal TV WhatsApp group now. When we dream alone, it is only a dream. But when many dream together, it is the beginning of a new reality.
The man that is addressing Mambili people speaking the Basa, General Manager of Eniro, the use generator. How can the General Manager of Sonora be using the funge? Hello, bro. Yes, bro. How for all man just day. It's your number one street king, Big G Baba. Keep watching Royal TV, the best of the best.
My name is Al-Hajj Muhammad Abubakar, the Chief Imam, Central Mosque Buya, and the Regional President of Sidimu. Keep watching Royal Television.
Greetings, dear viewers. My name is Usmanu Jr. and I'm a teacher in Gratitude Islamic Secondary School, Buya. Keep watching Royal Television.
Innovating in the audiovisual landscape is our dream. Bringing together finest journalists, media personnel in this new era of media operations can only be possible thanks to Royal TV. Royal TV, coming up with news and entertainment.
No matter what, that's what you pay, I got to pay. Yeah, babe.
Documentaries, sports, debates, and many more to your doorsteps ever than before. Keep watching Royal TV.
Every day in life brings new challenges. At Royal TV, we are determined to accompany you in our entertainment, news, sports, debates, documentaries, and many more. Join our cream of journalists, presenters, reporters as we are ready to serve you.
Now continue for prayer. Baba God will answer our prayer.
The most important duties of an imam is to invite people to that which is good.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to speak to the counselor on Royal TV.
Keep watching Royal TV.
Hey, Royal TV viewers, your voice matters, and now we want to hear it louder than ever. We've created a special WhatsApp feedback group just for you. Got opinions about our shows? Suggestions to make Royal TV better? Compliments, complaints, or hot takes? This is your direct line to us. Joining is easy. Simply scan the QR code on your screen right now, and you're instantly connected to the Royal TV community. Be part of the conversation. Influence our programs. Help shape the future of your favorite TV station. Don't just watch. Interact, engage, be heard. Scan the code and join the Royal TV WhatsApp group now. When we dream alone, it is only a dream. But when many dream together, it is the beginning of a new reality.
faveur que tu relèves ma tête. Comment puis-je te le rendre, toi les piliers de ma vie? Ta main, Seigneur, m'a toujours porté secours. Comment puis-je te le rendre? Tu as essuyé mes larmes. Merci Seigneur, je chanterai que tu es bon. Oh mon Dieu est si bon.
Mon Dieu est si bon en tout temps.
Mina c'est ma sainte Baba. Baba Yangoué. Tu m'as pris dans loin, tu m'as transformé, tu m'as élevé. Merci.
En tout
ready? Let's go.
Si tu n'avais pas veillé sur moi,
Où serais-je, Seigneur?
où serais Seigneur? Oh oui, tu es bon.
Aïe, aïe, aïe. Si tu n'avais pas veillé
Si tu
sur
n'avais
moi,
pas veillé sur moi,
où serais-je, Daddy?
où
Oh.
serais Seigneur? Oh oui, tu es bon.
Si tu n'avais pas veillé sur moi,
Si tu n'avais pas veillé sur moi,
what in a body,
où
oh.
serais Seigneur? Oh oui,
My
tu es
daddy,
bon.
shy, if you didn't watch over me,
Si tu n'avais pas veillé sur
divine
moi, où
protection.
serais Seigneur? Oh oui, tu es bon.
Alors tu vas déclarer avec moi qu'il est bon. On y va. Dieu il est bon.
Il est bon,
Il est bon.
il est bon,
Il est bon.
il est bon,
Il est bon.
il est bon.
Elohim est bon.
il est bon,
Il est bon.
il est bon,
Il est bon.
il est bon,
Il est bon.
il est bon.
El Shaddai est bon.
il est bon,
Il est bon.
il est bon,
Il est bon.
il est bon,
Il est bon.
il est
Mon
bon.
Jésus est bon.
il est bon,
Il est bon.
il est bon,
Il est bon.
il est bon.
Chantez, on y va.
Janvier, février, en
Ah
mars,
oui.
oh oui, tu es bon.
Chante. Tu m'as gardé, oh.
Tu m'as gardé, oh, en avril, mai et juin.
Tu as pris soin de moi.
Tu as pris soin de moi.
Tu m'as couvert de ta main en juillet, en août. Ha! Ta grâce m'a localisé.
Ta grâce m'a localisé.
Septembre, octobre, November and December. Aïe, 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 tu m'as gardé, oh.
Tu m'as gardé, oh, mon papa, tu es bon.
Hey, tu m'as guéri, oh.
Tu m'as gardé,
Hey, 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 mon refuge, tu m'as gardé, oh.
tu m'as gardé,
Danse avec moi. Dieu, il est bon. Il est bon. Il est bon.
il est bon,
Il est bon.
il est bon,
Il est bon. Elohim est bon.
il est bon,
Il est bon.
il est bon,
Il est bon. Il est bon. El Shaddai est bon. Il est bon. Il est bon. Il est bon. Il est bon. Mon Jésus est bon. Il est bon. Il est bon. Tu m'as gardé, oh.
tu m'as gardé, mon papa, tu es bon.
Eh, mon papa, tu m'as béni, oh.
Tu m'as gardé,
Good evening. Welcome to another edition of Royal TV's program where we look in depth into the papers, what those who are in the print department of journalism have decided to put in place for our information. At this time, dear viewers, we sincerely thank you for being faithful to this program. And since you have decided to be faithful to this program, we won't fail you because we are here, because we are also there. And since we are there, we are here. At this time, dear viewers, we have about 11 papers that we are going to look into. Since it is the end of the week, we shall take some of the papers that have not written for this day. We relook what they had written within the week. And so we shall be looking at them. For today's program, dear viewers, we have the Post newspaper, we have the Lasha King's Infos, we have municipal updates, we have the Guardian Post, we have the Observer, we have the Ideal Solution Community Communication, ISCC, we have the Daily Voice, the Voice, we have the Cameroon Tribune, we will talk about sports also, and the Cameroon Insider for today's program. So before we start taking the program, dear viewers, let us go for a briefing. When we come back, we begin with the Post newspaper.
Interact, engage, be heard. Scan the code and join the Royal TV WhatsApp group now. When we dream alone, it is only a dream. But when many dream together, it is the beginning of a new reality.
welcome back. Thank you for being there. We'll begin with the Post newspaper. The Post newspaper, the main headline there, it talks of